Hey folks, welcome back. Today we are continuing on with the creation of the character model. Now, as you can see here, I put most of it together off camera, and today we're going to get a head. I'm so proud of myself. Shut up. All right, let's go. All right, so this is all part of one object. I think I'm just one option that I'm thinking we could do is like create a whole other object and then just join them. I don't know what that would do to the texturing. I don't really want to redo all the texturing. I got all the texturing with all the objects put together, which was a bit of work. So I think I can though. Yeah, here we go. I want to do a a sphere. I'm not sure this is what I wanted. Let's get rid of that. Oh, a circle. Okay, and these are two objects. Okay, so we'll have to add them both together. I want a sphere. Is there a sphere besides a UV sphere? Icosphere? That's even worse. Why is it so bright? Let's just draw the UV sphere. I guess it's bright because it's bright. I don't know, let's just throw something on it. There we go, much better. I should just texture the entire character with this. I kind of want to make this kind of a half oval sort of thing. No. Here we go. So kind of make it higher than it is wide. And then just make it overall smaller, I think. I want to take off the head of the head. Kind of thinking maybe like get like some eyes in the front and like a huge smiley face or something like that. And then like some spikiness or some noise up at the top, which we'll use to get some like, and most of this will just be enhanced by particles, which will be in Unity itself. I think that there's like a noise modifier. It wouldn't be a deform, would it? That doesn't make much sense. Well, let's try it. No, that doesn't even make any sense. Well, that's okay, because I can make my own noise. I'll just like pick a bunch of random items and just kind of like lift it up a little bit, then go pick some other ones and lower. Yeah, it's a bit of noise. That looks ugly. That looks okay. Got a bit more noise on like the edges here. It really only needs to be like up and down noise. I wonder where I was remembering the noise from, like the noise modifier. Is that like part of sculpting or? But I wonder if I can smooth this. Just to be clear, I'm not going to be making it this color in the end. Now, do I want all like the eyes and stuff to be complete textures? I think I do. I think otherwise it's just going to be messy. So how am I going to unwrap this one? All right, does this go all the way around? Just about. And I guess it really doesn't matter which side the face ends up coming up on, because I can always rotate it. So I'll put it in the back, which I think is right here. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but this is mostly a rough draft of the character model, which I know spending like several weeks just on the first like rough drafts, hoping to eventually be able to get some help later with getting it to work. I've got a coworker that seems interested in helping. That'd be pretty cool. And I'm gonna export this. All right, how does that look? I can work with that. I wonder if I could do better though. I think I can. So I want a flat surface for the head or for the face to go on. It's a little tight. But that'll do. That'll work-ish. I'm not going to do this for all the layers, but I want to do it for as many layers as I need for getting a good face picture on. This could end up looking extremely awful. I mean, that's always a risk, but this time it's more of a risk because of how much I'm de-shaping it, I guess. I think I'm going to do, let's see, how many layers do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 should be enough. Sure. Let's go with 5. And start spreading them out this way too. So this whole row is going to be really stretched. So I'm probably going to want, between here and here is probably going to get really stretched. So I'm probably going to want like solid colors. Maybe like a solid red or a solid blue. Maybe a solid red here. And then kind of like turning to blue here. And like a solid blue here. But then up here I want to make it into like a nice grid. So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Oof. 33. Okay, how many tiles do I got here? So I'm going to do one every 3. That seems about right. Is there a snap to grid? I feel like there should be a snap to grid option. No snap to grid there. Don't see any snap to grid there. Maybe Google knows. Google knows everything. That was so helpful. You want to snap it? Here's how you do it. You snap it. Easy as snap. Okay. Whatever. Screw that. I don't care anymore. I'll do this my way. I'm going to pause the video and I'll get right back to you. Alright, and now it's back. And I want to get this all in the top corner, basically. I don't really care about the... Well, I do care about the top. I care about it a lot. It's just not what I'm going to be drawing on. And that's a 4x4 grid. Yeah, I'd like it to be larger, but I'm not sure I can get away with that. So let's save this before anything goes horribly wrong. I want to export UV layout. There it is. See, I want this to cover the area of the box. Perfect. Just want to make sure it's actually perfect. I guess I got it right the first try. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Though this is much smaller than I thought it would be. I wonder what that means for this. It's like a quarter of a quarter. Interesting. So this just needs to be twice as big. How do I change the size? That's the crop tool. That's not a good one. Scale tool. Here we go. This isn't quite working as I'd hoped. Doggone it. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Let's delete the layer. Delete layer. Here we go. Let's delete this one too. So I'm thinking if I zoom in, and then I saw an option to scale the layer. So I'll just scale the layer. And that should do the trick. No, not that one. Doggone it. What? Why? Go away. That looks good, I think. If it's off, it's barely off. That looks like it'll work pretty well. Can I just scale this? Yeah, I think I can. And I'll just draw onto that. Alright, and let's see, from position, that looks good. 1024, 0. Really? Come on, stop it. No! Go back. There we go. Is there a lava texture now that I can just snap on? That'd be nice. Okay, I don't want to burn it or multiply it or anything. I want to just... This looks good if I can... Oh, the opacity. Yeah. Let's duplicate the layer. Make it a lower threshold so I can get everything. Oh, it needs to be a higher threshold. There we go. Got everything. So how does that look closer up? It looks very repeated to me, so I don't completely like that, but maybe I can switch it around a bit. It looks nice. Smudge it up a little bit. You know what? I want most of it to smudge upward, I think, actually. I'll have a little bit of swirling afterwards, but I hope I'm doing this to the right thing. Yeah. I don't want to smudge up the outline. A little bit of side to side there. Let's do some more up and down. What does that look like? Sweet. I kind of want to do the same thing up here. Spread that out a bit more. That's looking nice. It's at a point now where a little bit of fine detail would be a little odd. It always seems a little bit less plain if I burn something else into it. And this is fire, so it should definitely be burning. So what's this? Amethyst? Let's try some of that. I can always just undo things if I don't like it. So burn, and then with a much lower opacity, much lower threshold. It's a little bit more gritty, but not really any flavor. Oof. Just experiment with a few things. That doesn't really look like it'd do much for fire. That's cool. Alright, I'll keep that in mind actually. It's kind of like a sort of a coals kind of thing. Maybe I could do both. Maybe a little bit lower on the opacity. I could go with that. Alright, now for the smiley face. Alright, let's save this first. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna put the smiley face actually, I think, on another layer. Just so it's not gonna mess everything else up. Before I put the smiley face and eyes on, let's just see what it just in general looks like. Alright, well, I mean, at least it gets me that information if it doesn't give me anything else. That looks kind of cool. I mean, not exactly what I was hoping. Some obvious scene, but that's the back of the head, so that's not as important. Well, no, it's actually extremely important now that I think about it. The back of the head, yeah, that's where the camera's probably going to see, unless like I put some sort of hair along the back. It looks cool, but it looks wrong at the same time. You know, I could probably, I can do like fire hair, like particles in the back, and I could probably hide that a bit. So yeah, I think in this case, simpler is just a bit better. Let's get a smile face. Can we do lines? I don't think I can do lines like in MS Word. MS Office. MS Paint, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for paint, but I'll just do it by hand. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, I don't want it to get down there. Oh, that's cool. Zoom in a bit more. It'll be a derpy smile. Explosions for the lip. Smudge the explosion so it doesn't look that derpy. It'll still look derpy, but not that derpy. And I want some sort of evil-y looking eyes. Just gonna be the Black Death. Let's get some red in there. Slight bit of smudging. Very, very little force. How does that look with the other thing? I feel like the white in the middle should be something maybe a bit more intimidating. Lightning. It should be lightning now. Lightning. Yeah. There we go. Perfectly evil. Not that the character's gonna be evil at all. You know. I mean, if it's a head of fire, you kind of want him to look, you know, happy in a not so kind way. Which usually means evil. I don't know. Oh, doggone it. Got the grid up there. Alright. Looks surprisingly feminine, actually. Maybe if I widened it a little bit. The overall face. There we go. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. This is it. This is the final thing. Could be better, it could be worse. Hopefully with particles it'll look cooler. Is the head a little too big compared to everything else? Give me whatever advice you can think of. I may be struggling a little bit with this. We'll see what it looks like with particles. Yeah, give me whatever advice you think I could definitely use with this. I know basically nothing about character modeling. I will be so excited to actually put this into an actual game and start like playing with it and stuff. Next time we'll be doing the rigging and hopefully some basic animations. We'll see if I get that far. Till then, see you folks next week. Bye-bye.